Hello everyone. Today I'm going to start a session of JVM architecture, that is JVM architecture. Okay. So first we need to understand what is JVM. Here first we need to know JVM means what? Java Virtual Machine. Java Virtual Machine. Okay. First we should understand what is machine. Machine means what? Like in real world, like in our side we see some machines like JCB machine. It is a type of machine which is going to perform some operation. Like what type of operation is going to perform? Like it's going to dig the land and take the soil and put somewhere else. That means this is the operation of the JCB machine. Similarly we will have truck has some truck is one type of machine which is going to perform some types of operation. That means what? Truck is going to carry the luggage, carry the things, means many things it can carry. So this is the purpose of machines, means some operation. Similarly every programming language will have their own machine language. That is, in Java we have Java Virtual Machine, means a virtual machine, means we cannot see it but it will be there. So Java have Java Virtual Machine. So what is the purpose of Java Virtual Machine? When we know that when we compile any Java program, then it is going to generate one byte code. That byte code will be written in what? In dot class file. Okay, that dot class file will be given to whom? JVM, JRE. This is going to perform some operation on JRE, that is your dot class file, your byte code. Okay, so let's see the operations of the JVM, how it's going to work. So first understand what is the first thing for anything. For example, on in the JCB machine or in truck we take. Okay, in the truck it has some operation to perform, that is it's going to carry something, some luggage, some food, something, anything it can carry. Okay, so first we should do what on the truck? We should load our luggage on the truck. So similarly in JVM, Java Virtual Machine, it will load our dot class file. Okay, so what is that? It is going to load. So in JVM we call its class loader. Okay, we call it as class loader. Okay, this is the first thing Java is going to perform. I mean, so JVM is going to perform, sorry. Okay, so class loader. Now when we load anything, first we will read that, means for example in truck I will take, when it is going to load, first it should know, its driver should know that what is going to be load. It is going to load sands, it's going to load, like in the truck I'm saying, it's going to load anything. So if we means a truck driver should know that, indirectly means we can say that a truck should know. Similarly class loader in JVM, it should know that what is going to be load. So it will have three process. So it will have what? Three things to perform, means while loading. First of all we will have one of steps is loading. Okay, sorry, it will have something to load. Okay, so it is going to first what? Load. Okay, second, it will have one more feature, it is going to link. Now it is going to what? Link. Class loader will do these things, we should know these things. It's going to link. Next it's going to initialize. Now linking, Next is what? Initialize. It's going to first, then we will understand what is loading, linking and initializing. Initialize. Okay, so first thing, it's going to load. Okay, but while loading it should have some space to load. Okay, class loader. So in JVM we will have one memory area where it's going to be load. Okay, so let's we will have one memory area, then that memory area we call is what? Method area. We call it as method area. Okay, so first we think we should know that what we will be having in the method area. So in Java we will have what? Class, method, variables, all these things will be we will be having. So those things will be loaded in the method area. Okay, but when in Java is, we all know it is the object oriented programming language, so everything is in the form of object. Then for this, object should be created, so that something should be there to be created. So one virtual memory will be created for classes and those things. So it will be it will create in the form of object. The object will have some memory, so that memory we say here a heap area. This area is called heap area. Okay, let's see, this is the heap area where our object will be created. These two things will be performed, so it will be, that means it is our memory area. It is memory area. Okay, memory area. Now see, okay, now we should understand what is loading. Loading means what? Reading and storing into the method area. Loading means what? Reading and storing into the method area. That class whatever we are writing, that will be loaded, means readed and load into the method area. So our dot class file is going to load and store inside the method area, that we say loading. Next, what is linking? Linking means what? Linking means we say that it's going to process some operation. Linking, it will have some three types of operation to perform in the linking. Three types of operations are what? Okay, next understand what is linking. Okay, first understand linking. Linking means what? It is going to perform some linkage, means it's going to perform some operations. It will have three types of operation to perform in while linking. Okay, first one is what? First one is what we need to understand. First one is verify. It's going to verify in linking. It's going to verify that the dot class I am loading is correct or not, the correct JVM is or not. That is going to happen while linking. One more operation will be done while linking, that is what? Preparation. Preparation means what? It's going to allocate the memory for the static variables or static block also. These things called preparation. Okay, and one more thing, in the static we all know the default value also will be allocated while loading. So these all things will be done while preparing. Okay, preparation. Okay, these things will be done. After that, one more thing will be done while linking. What is that? That is resolve. Resolve means what? Resolution means what? The, for example, um, we write our program. Okay, let's say an example we take. We are writing one program. Okay, class A. Okay, and we are writing something called string s1 is equal to something like string s1 is equal to something like A. Now we think this s1 is the real name. No, it's an attributes name. What types? What? String. Then the real name is what? String. This thing will be done in the method area itself while linking. So we say this one is what? Resolution. Okay, so here resolution will be done. Okay, resolution resolution will be done while linking. Next one is what? Next one is initialization. Now all these process, this loading, see, this loading will be done in what? Method area. Load into the method area. Okay, load into method area will be done while loading. Okay, load into method area. Okay, this will be done. All verification will be done that byte code and those things are correct or not. Preparation means what? Initialization means what? Our allocating the memory in the method area means what? Like static value are there, our variables are there. If a static value while default value, those things will be done while linking, means that we say preparation. Resolution means what? That I have given the example, like we have a string. So in the string has some name like s1. That s1 is denoting to what? String. Those things we call resolution. Those things also will be done inside the method area. Okay, this all process will has to be initialized. That we say this one is initializing. This is initializing means process, all the process should be initialized. This all process should be initialized. That's why we say it is initializing. Process of process has to be initialized. Okay, this is the main purpose of class loader. Okay, now we will understand how many types of class loader is there. How many types of class loader is there? It is very important. There are 3 types of class loaders is there. First one is what? Bootstrap class loader. First one is what? Bootstrap class loader. Bootstrap class loader. 1 minute. Bootstrap class loader. Let's understand what is bootstrap class loader first. Bootstrap class loader. We will have 3 types of class loader. First one is this one. Okay, next one is what? We will have one more types of class loader. That is we say it is extension class loader. Okay, one more class loader will be there. This we say what is it? Application, or we say it is system class loader. Okay, let's understand each how it is going to work, this class loader. Okay, now we will understand each one, what is going to do what, which class loader. Okay, so let's understand first the bootstrap class loader. See, bootstrap class loader means what? While bootstrapping means starting, first what should be loaded? Like our string, like what integer. These things is defined in what? rt.jar package. That jar is going to load in using what? Bootstrap class loader. So that jar is going to load in what? Using hood bootstrap class loader is going to load what? rt.jar, whatever is there will be loaded through this. And if other than rt.jar in the class in that class file in the lib folder any other jars are there, okay, other than that, that will be loaded by whom? Any other classes we have added, okay, like in I can say here, like here see, we will have lot of jars, okay, see, like these things, okay, these jars are going to load inside JVM by whom? By extension class loader, because other than rt.jar, so any other jars will be loaded by the extension class loader. We will write here other jars, 1 minute, other jars, okay, it will be loaded by whom? Extension class loader. Next is what? Next is most important, system or application class loader. What is this? This means it's going to load our classes from system, means from our system, like from the we have created any Java class in our system, those things will be loaded in by whom? Application or system class loader. This is very very important. This is the guy, this is the class loader who is going to load our classes that we write, like class to employee. In that employee we will have lot of information about the employee. All those things will be loaded by whom? Application class loader. Okay, so here we will write what? Our classes, okay, will be loaded by whom? Application class loader or system class loader. This is the main purpose of class loader. It's very important. Now we will be coming into the memory area. We all know class loader is going to load our classes in what? In method area. Our classes means method, variable, classes, everything. And that method area, for that one object should be created. That object will be created in where? In the heap area. Okay, now we all know Java support multi-threading. For one JVM, one heap area will be created, which will be very big memory, okay, but in Java multi-threading is going to happen. So for that one separate memory should be created. So that memory we call here what? Stack area. We call it as here stack area. Okay, stack area. Okay, this is going to perform our multi-threading environment. Okay, that for that one separate memory will be created. And one more thing, for example one class is creating two thread, then in JVM two stack area will be created. In one application 1000 threads are being created, then 10,000 stack area will be created inside the JVM. Okay, but in one JVM only one heap area will be created, and only one method area will be there where all the classes memory will be loaded, and here their object will be created. Okay, next is what? Next is very important, that we say here PC PC register. Okay, that is very important. Very important means main these things are important, but PC registers also we should know. Okay, we should understand PC register means what? Program counter register. Okay. 1 minute. PC register. Okay, so what is the main purpose of the PC register? Okay, we all know one, in Java, threads are going to be created. So in every thread we know must, for every thread JVM is going to create what? One stack area. Okay, similarly one for every what we say, a thread is going to register somewhere, so it should be execute one by one. It should execute one by one. So that one we will be stored in where? It will be stored, means one by one means what? Line by line our thread should be executed. That way, that should be stored in what? It should be stored in PC register. This is the main purpose of PC register only. Next one is what? Next one is, we say this one is what we say, it is called native method area. Native method area. What is the purpose of this native method area? This one is what? This one is going to perform, means our it's, this one is going to store what? Native method. Native method is like what? Hash code. Native method is like what? Hash code. Hash code. Wait method. Okay, like these are coming from where? From operating system. These are the native to the operating system. So these things will be stored, for this the memory will be stored in the native method area. Okay, so we should understand this. Till here we completed, and in the class loader, once again, now in class loader we completed three types of class loader. Is there extension class, bootstrap class loader, extension class loader, application class loader. So, and one more thing I forgot to tell, that in the bootstrap class loader, this is the super class loader of everyone. This is super of everyone. It is extension class loader is extending from bootstrap class loader, and application class loader is extending from extension class loader. Okay, these things we should know. If you want to create your own class loader, then we need to extend from system or application class loader. Okay, then we can create our own class loader also, that we can customize. Now see what we have done. Using class loader, we have loaded, we have linkage, we have initialized. In where? In the memory area. In which types of memory area? Method area. Method area is what going to do? It's going to store the our classes, method, variables, those things. For that one, object should be created in where? In the heap area. That now heap area is will store only object memory. Okay, now our class is Java class is what? Multi-threaded classes will be there. That for that one separate, for each thread one separate memory area will be created, that is their stack area. Now program counter register, it's what? For each thread it should execute line by line. Those information, everything will be stored where? In the PC register. Next one is what? Native method area. This is going to store memory of whom? Native to the operating system. Like what? Hash code, wait method, these things are going to store in where? In the native method area. Now this process is done. Next what? It should execute. It should what? It should execute our program. For that, what is going to happen? We should understand. Okay, next is what? 1 minute. Next one is, it should execute. So it will have something to execute, that we say in JVM what? Execution engine. Execution engine. Okay, so this one is responsible to execute these things, whatever loaded and stored. Okay, so this one we call it as execution engine. Okay, it is going to execute through execution engine. Now we should know that how execution engine is going to execute our program. Okay, there will have something in the execution engine, so it's going to execute our program. So first we should know that Java is going to compile, then it's going to generate the bytecode. That bytecode is going to load in this memory area. Is this memory area, sorry, this the bytecode is known by the operating system? No, operating system will be developed by different languages like C, C++, Visual C++. But so each operating system will be developed in different operating system. So in between some mediators should be there. Like in we know when in different countries prime minister meet, then between them, because they don't understand the language of each other, so between them one interpreter will be there. He will be responsible to interpret the languages. So similarly in JVM one interpreter will be there. Okay, what will be there? One interpreter. I'm writing what will be there, INTE, interpreter. Okay, now and one more thing will be there, that is JIT compiler. I will tell what is this. Okay, oh, so what is that? It's going to interpreter is what? Going to read our those dot class file whichever is stored here in the method area. Okay, 1 minute, let me make this. Let me make this like this. Interpreter. Okay, it's going to what is going to do by the interpreter? Interpreter is going to interpret, means what? Read our bytecode from these area and tell to this operating system. Here operating system, just imagine, is there that this guy is a class. That means you understand what is class. I don't know, you should know. That means it will have one function. In C we know function is there. Similarly it will have in Java we said that function in method. Okay, that you have to perform this operation. We have it will tell by the interpreter. But for each things, what is there? For example, one method is being called, one thread is going to execute. Each time it should not read and execute in the OS system. So if it will be done like this, then performance of our application will be degraded. To overcome that problem, Java, means Sun Microsystem, had added JIT compilers. Those operations will be performed only one time. So performance of your application will be very high. That for that JIT compiler came into the picture. JIT compiler is going to do those things only one time. So interpreter can directly say this is the things you have to do. For example, this is the bytecode you have to convert into native language. Then native language means like C++, those things. And once again he is going to do once again same thing is going to happen. Then so no need to do. JIT compiler will be taken care by it will be taking care of these things. So our performance of our application will be improved. So this is entire JVM architecture. Okay, so thank you so much. Please like, subscribe and share.